Welcome, football fans, to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Bronco switch, here we go.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks.
Okay,
but you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
79, bro. 79. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Broken out. The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Jacob Cowan on for the 49er return. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. A lot of grass ahead. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Going run again with McCaffrey. Another big rip for him. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a 49er 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That's sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Working quickly here.
Got the Rangers.
First down, Tennessee.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Get set. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get set.
Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's another 4. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Jake Moody after the 49ers field goal try. Only a 20-yarder here. Moody knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap down to Ward. Falls to the ground now left. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. Put some heat on this deep look. It connects on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one hits for 30. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Again, Ward going to the air. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'll call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you've got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready up.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go now. Mustang 19.
Now Ward. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
Pressure on Lady.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9.
Defense throwing blitz here. Ward. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on fourth down, looking for this field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from near the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And the offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Get set. Get set.
Going to the ground again on first. Has another lead. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
19 tight. Come on. Ready.
To the air with Ward. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and inches.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
On the go.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 ball catch. Gotta be lying.
Ward now. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hits him on the end route. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Have him gain about a handful there. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Ward, a quick throw, complete. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 1. And this is 3rd down.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go, start. Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Ward. Into traffic, complete. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Ward setting the pass. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced run. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers with 1st and 10.
Box. Outside. 18, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go ahead.
shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On the gun, it's Ward. Running left side by Jefferson. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Tennessee.
First down throw here for Ward. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches.
Out
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Reese, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
19 tight.
On third down, Pollard. And what a hit there. She faced the press for moving the chains that time. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go.
First and 10 here. Ward. Set with the screen. It's Pollard. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Second and 4. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. On the gun is Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
back to throw it. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. Along the sideline, past midfield. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
This is reeled in by Jauan Jennings. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. You're going to take a risk and throw an out route. You'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Get set, get set. Start.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kevin Winston Jr., the rookie out of Penn State, making that stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
22, watch out. 21. Up.
Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete left side. Throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incomplete...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Titans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Now they send their back in motion right. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Working quickly here. Pollard on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The play fake. Here's Wool. He's got it! And that's a Tennessee touchdown! The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Get set. Here we go. 18. Go ahead. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Go ahead. Up.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out. Hands up. Yellow.
Purdy on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has him running the comeback. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
From the 43. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep throw.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
18. Watch out.
Purdy trying on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Connects with the open man downfield. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Titans 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. From the gun, McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. That one gains 7. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Down the sideline inside the 40. Hits the 20. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Isaac Arindo with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
17.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He completes it in traffic. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked by Marquise Siegel.
Can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. He's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
First and 10, around Robinson. He's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Another carry for Robinson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
You know, you call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. and 10. It's McCaffrey. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Up.
Robinson on the inside give. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. A pickup of 4. That brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Get set, get set. Line around, up. Go ahead. Yellow.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. George Kittle, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Niners 38, Titans 17.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to push the field. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Running back sent in motion. Second and 10 now. Holding by Lockett, right side. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Ward now on third down. Escapes out to the left. And the 49ers get there and take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
Bobcats, 19 tight, 19.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
On 18, watch out! Up, front.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
defense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Here's Robinson. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. It's 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers very close to an 11th win this season. Moody knocks it through, and the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. To the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it to Calvin Ridley. So 2nd down coming up.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Levis throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Running left, Pollard. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
On 1st down, here's Levis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Throwing is Levis on third down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
Look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You can feel that confidence.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right